Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syariza Binti Kalake. And today I will conducting a short interview with my friend as a part of my assignment on intercultural communication. The purpose of this session is to understand the culture background, religious practice, and through this conversation, I hope to learn how the values, the identity, and family tradition shape the way how they communication and in their daily life. So that's all from me. Let's see my interview session next.
First of all, can you introduce your name? Your name, where are you from, and other than uh,
All right, hello, my name is Roxane. I am a year 3 student majoring in software engineering from University Malaysia Sabah. And I am also a member of the Kadazan community from Sabah.
right? Hi, Rosie, or I can call you Anne, right?
Okay.
Let's move on to our interview session. First of all, I want to ask you about the cultural background of Kadazan, which is, can you share a bit about the origin of the Kadazan community?
Well, the Kadazan people are one of the major ethnic groups in Sabah, particularly concentrated in Pinampangs and also its surrounding areas. They are believed to originated from an Austronesian language family and have a very strong history of rice cultivation. And the identity is also closely linked to traditional belief systems, often can be associated with animism.
We move on for the next question, which is about the language and communication. How your guys, the Kadazan language, used in your daily life? Can you share a bit?
The Kadazan language is used in daily life, but it's becoming more rare, especially among the younger generations. Although it is very commonly spoken at home by all the members, during community gatherings, and also in cultural or religious rituals. In urban areas, Kadazan is often mixed with Malay or English, and we the use of the language is largely preserved during festivals like keamatan, prayers, and also in traditional songs.
So we move on to the next question, which is about the custom and ceremonies. What is the important custom during birth, marriage, or death? Can you share?
Sure. Do I share for birth, marriage, and death, or just choose one?
Two of it?
All of it? Okay. For birth, there are traditional rituals that are usually led by a bobohizan, who will pray for the safety of the mother and also the newborn. In terms of marriage, traditional Kadazan weddings involves important custom focused on family negotiation, exchange dowry items, and also the symbolic Miohon Pinisi, which is a ceremony that involves important symbolic gesture, which is often guided by Bobohizan also. And then last but not least, the death. Some family practice keeping the body at home for several days as a final gesture of respect. And there is a ritual called momisok, which is to a ritual to invite the spirit to take its belongings and begin its journey to the afterlife.
What is the significance of the Keamatan Festival to the Kadazan community?
For Keamatan, it is actually a Thanksgiving celebration held after the rice harvest season. It is to commemorate the legend of Huminodun, a secret maiden who sacrificed herself to save the people by turning her body into rice seed. So to the Kadazan community, keamatan can be represented as a gratitude, unity, and also an appreciation for the sustenance and blessings.
I see. We move on to the last question I want to ask. It's about a traditional food. What is the most well-known traditional Kadazan food?
Most well-known, for me, I think I would say hinava. Hinava is a traditional food which we usually use raw fish and then marinates it with lime, ginger, chilies, onions, and then we will marinate it for about 2 or 3 days before eating it with rice, or just can be eaten it by itself. And then another one, I think it popular among the Kadazan community would be tuhau. It is a pickle wild ginger stems with a very, very strong aromas. So it also have a debates on younger generation and older, because the younger generations didn't really like the aromas of the tuhau. So although it's popular, but not really well liked by some of the younger generation. And lastly, I think I could say boso is also a well-known food. It is actually also a dishes that we fermented it, but it is made from vegetables instead of fish. So we also often eat that with rice or just eat by itself. I think that's
Oh,
all.
so which one of food that you really like?
For me, I think I would choose hinava because I really like to eat fish. Uh, I guess we can say that hinava is quite similar to sushi because it's raw. So I prefer hinava.
Yeah, so that's all from the interview session about the cultural of Kadazan people or culture about Kadazan. So I will. I want to say thank you so much, Anne, for contributing on this session. Thank you so much for accepting our uh, my interview last minute. Uh,